What's up, everybody? We're live. Sorry about the delay. I had a slight power outage, and I'm back on. And I will be getting dollar bill in this real quick. So give us 1 second, and he should be clicking in here in a minute. But this is the VHS show. I forget what Bill calls it, but I'm sure it's something really lame, like, only VHS show on the internet, something like that. And we know that's not true, but we are live, and we're going to go through Bill's collection that he ripped off from some elderly man in his neighborhood. And I'll show a few things too, and we'll crack jokes and make fun of Bill. So maybe he should be getting on any second now. But we will see. Let's see. Oh boy, he's taking forever. Looks like I got one whole viewer right now. Thanks for being on. In the meantime, I guess I could show you a couple of things that I picked up recently. What VHS collection is complete without Barney? Surprisingly enough, though, these tapes aren't cheap. They have become a collector's item. This goes for about $15. Oh, Bill's here. Let's see what he's got to say. Hey, Bill. Killing some time since you were lagging?
Yeah, okay.
But anyway, as I was showing the audience, look at this cool Barney tape I picked up recently. What do you think this goes for, Bill?
Which one is it? Barney and Manners.
Best Manners.
I know there is a Barney that does go for big bucks, but I don't think that's it.
No, I would not say this is a big bucks Barney, but this is more than you would think. And thanks, Matt. And yeah.
$25.
Close. I mean, it's a $15 tape. It's an original, 1992. So this is an early run tape. They went all out on the label here. I mean, a lot of bells and whistles there. But here goes a little tape. Picked it up the other day for probably about 50 cents, I think. I don't know, it was a bundle price, but there you go. And I guarantee you this tape is probably going to be better than most things that Bill pulls out of this box of crap that he's got.
Okay. Why is Bandy blaming me for the time issue? That's
because good. Matt knows. Matt knows that it has to be Bill.
No.
I'm always on time. Everybody knows that. There's one thing people say about me is I'm always on time.
I'm not sure what you're up to. Are you on a day off?
No. I work today, but we had a little earthquake here and didn't really do much, but I guess there were some residuals because my power went off right as I was logging on. So, and it just came right back on. So I don't know what caused it, but it took a second for my internet to reboot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you.
Good to see you,
I heard you earlier. You said I named this thing something lame or something.
Yeah,
it's just the VHS show. It is the YouTube's only VHS live chat. That's true. That's true.
All right.
And looking through the VHS
I might stand corrected, but anyway. So what's up, Bill? How are you been? I know you must be grieving a little bit.
I am. I trimmed the playoff beard.
Yeah. You should just trim the whole playoff everything.
The playoff everything.
Everything. Just trim it all, man.
I did get a haircut. My daughter did that.
Oh, yeah. Well, she did a good job.
Yeah.
Right on.
So, yeah, it was a rough night last night, but proud of the Montreal Canadiens.
They had a very solid run.
Wow. With they got a goalie, and that's it for superstars. That's it. No scoring superstars at all, and they made it to the finals.
Well, and you know what? They went up against the defending champions, so there's really no shame in losing to them.
That's a goddamn. They might be a perfect team the way they play. They play perfectly.
They're
They're
very
so
good.
well coached.
Very well.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
So,
Yeah.
and hopefully you guys could build on something for next year. But nobody tuned in to talk about Canadian hockey. So,
Are you sure?
yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody's in this stream for hockey. But
Well, talk about a perfectly oiled machine. I also just finished the latest retro nonsense podcast today. That's a well-oiled machine right there.
oh, okay, all right. I was like, what are you talking about? You finished it? Oh, you finished listening to it. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
right? Or are you being facetious or what's going on?
No, I mean, who? Duke's editing that.
Yo, Duke does all of that. I
He
just
feathered in the
show up at the
audio.
last second and talk. Is all I do.
No, he brought in those clips right in the
Yeah.
background and brings them up and back.
Yep,
Is
yep.
perfectly well done. Talking
thought
about
so
80s
too.
advertising.
Yeah, it was a fun episode to record, and it's always more fun to listen to all the little drops that Duke adds to the show.
That's a lot of work, and
Absolutely, but he loves it. He loves it. So, I'm doing him a favor.
All the rest of us, we would just talk about those ad campaigns, and that'd be it. But Duke's putting in the actual clips.
Well, honestly, I think that's what adds to it, though. You have to have. That was one of the early concepts we had for the podcast. Was we wanted to have a lot of audio and stuff like that because I think that really sets it apart from some podcasts.
And it was going to be a short podcast too. Like
minutes. that's what we said, but we never lived up to that. Maybe the first step. I don't even know if the first episode we did. I don't think we ever did. We talked about it, and then after that, we're like, I forget that. We're just listening to it 2 parts. Consider it a small podcast and listen to it in 3-4 parts. It will be small.
You did remind me, and I completely forgot about this ad, but you brought it up, and it just came back so vividly that the PSA about drugs, where it was the dad catching the kid with drugs. Where did you learn this from?
And I learned it by watching you. I learned it by watching you, all right? And then the dad's like, oh. You're like, what did you think, man? You're fucking bong hitting right in front of your son. You didn't think he was going to try it out? Come on. Yeah.
We definitely saw those same ads here.
Oh, for sure. They were great ads, though. Very effective. I mean, even as a kid, it didn't necessarily make me not want to do drugs, but it made me aware of things, I guess.
Made you aware of drugs.
Right. Exactly. I was like, what is that
fun.
stuff? I've never heard about that. Dad seems to have it together. He's got a nice house.
That's right.
Let's play some weed. Yeah. Or have eggs. There was the other one, the brain on drugs thing. It always made me a little bit hungry for breakfast.
Yeah. For sure. All right. Well, I got the old VCR playing. This is a Christmas tape apparently because it's just Christmas episodes. This looks like the Odd Couple Christmas or something. No,
I'd fast forward that because that looks like garbage.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, probably.
We got to see what's on these tapes.
That's true. We do. It is important.
Jeez, I don't. Well, someone knows what that is. If you know what that is, let me know. Got that going. We got our piles going. I didn't get to the thrift store donation area this week, so I still have the garbage box is quite full. And some of the tapes that we argued about last week, and you said was garbage, and I said no way. I'm keeping these in the dollar bin.
Yeah,
I put them in the garbage today. So
okay.
We gotta just move on. We can't keep them. So
can't keep everything unless you want it. Now, if you want it,
that's why we're processing this.
Right.
That's the whole point of this.
That's true.
We're going through. Came across around 500 VHS tapes for free, and the basis of this little outlet, this show, is to go through them, to process them, and to figure out what's worth keeping, what's worth selling, and to donate the rest or throw them out, or donate. Find new homes for them.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what we're doing. We found some gems so far, some ones that Chris Roberts himself wants to keep.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Some
of them would make a really good addition to up here. or at least one of them for sure might make it to this shelf right in here.
Wow.
Yeah. That Christmas one is that's a good one.
Even some viewers have asked for requests.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, as the host, I get preferential treatment. I get first dibs, and everybody else gets the other dibs. They can battle those dibs out.
Now, while I was trying to get on here, did you explain the betting, how the betting works on here?
No, because I'm never going to be wrong. That's the problem. I mean, don't bother them. They don't need to do all that. Don't bother them. No, it's going to waste their time.
I put a tweet out that I'm going to show some, as a bonus treat, I'm going to open up a blind bag here on this show.
Not you, Matt. You're not a viewer. You're family. Just like those all those Fast and Furious memes.
Oh.
Yeah, he's family.
So, and as well, that's VHS adjacent, could be. We don't know. It's a complete blind bag.
I did make a warning on the Twitter. If it's not a tape, you might get muted, and I might just show something better.
Oh, you commented on this?
I did.
When you were supposed to be getting the feed going?
Well, I mean, my internet on my phone goes to a cellular tower. I was able to stay on while I was waiting for everything to boot back up. Yeah.
Okay. Well, before we get to that, I do want to show you actual VHS adjacent. I also picked up today from the same store. Like I said, they do Amazon returns, the liquidation place. Hey, Retro Revolutions, Jared is here. My thumbs, if you watch Jared's Retro Revolution stream on Twitch, he has a mutant thumb that's bashed in. It is all bruised and mutant.
Yeah, mine's
ours are normal.
Yeah.
We're normal here. So check out his Twitch stream just to see how the thumb's doing. That's a lot of fun. Anyways, so this store does Amazon returns, sells everything back to the public at half the price that it is on Amazon. And this was in the video bin. I think they messed up on the price because I got it for $5. This is the Arrow release of Sweet Alice on Blu-ray.
I appreciate that. That's good. Little Brooke Shields action.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have that because like real collectors actually have it on VHS, and I do. It's over there. I can't get it out right now, but I can show it next week.
Do you know what this sucker's going for on eBay?
I bet you it's a low production, so I would not be surprised if you made some money just by purchasing it. What's it going for?
Yeah, it's some have gone $50, $60, $70.
I believe it. A lot of those Blu-ray sets, a lot of those Blu-ray horror releases, they very low production. So
by Arrow, they're trying to do what Criterion's been doing, and make really classy releases.
Right. So. I did notice there was a bunch of them. I don't go to the store because there's not one in my area, but there's this store, or I guess it recently just went out of business, called Fry's. And a friend of mine would go there a lot and just kind of show random stuff in there. And they had a lot of kind of vintage, like 80s slashers on Blu-ray. But they were expensive. It was like they were wanting like $40 at the store. Yeah. It's like, who's doing that? Nobody's doing that. And probably what ended up happening is a lot of them got liquidated. And maybe that's where you got it from.
True.
It'd be Fry's liquidation. Who knows?
This would have liquidated, or this would have retailed at around $29, $30.
Yeah, which honestly to me that's high. That's a very niche movie. Like I can understand like some really good release for Halloween or something more mainstream trying to command that price, but some of those, man, $20 tops is what they should be blowing them out at. And they would probably do well and sell them out. Lower price, sell more volume, but you start getting in that 30, 40 range for an old Blu-ray, Blu-ray of an old movie that probably is not going to have a lot of extras on it. What's the point? You know what I mean? I can't imagine there's a lot of making of featurettes on that. I mean, there might be one.
This is loaded. This is loaded. Yeah.
Well, all right.
Like I said, they're trying to do what Criterion's doing.
So did they actually get Brooke Shields to talk about it?
It doesn't say that.
No.
Not Brooke
I was gonna
Shields.
say that's what I'm
Not
saying.
Brooke
Like
Shields.
it's gonna be low rent shit. You know what I mean? Like maybe they'll have some producer or something talking, but I'd be
Yeah,
shocked if
they got the
Brooke.
director.
Yeah, I don't think Brooke's coming out of her castle to talk about Alice, Sweet Alice.
They got tour of the shooting locations, television cut, deleted scenes, alternate opening, and it's transferred off of 2K.
Yeah, I really do appreciate that Blu-ray because they have been doing a lot of stuff like that, showing both versions, like the original version and like a television cut, which that's really popular amongst tape collectors or horror tape collectors, is finding like those kind of obscure television cuts because a lot of times they did funny edits or added in extra scenes like they did with Halloween and Halloween 2, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool.
So
I approve of that. No mute.
I'll probably sell it.
Well, or you can add that to the Chris Roberts pile. Your choice.
Oh shit!
Your
That's
choice.
a big profit margin there.
For me.
Now it says here Brooke Shields' character gets like murdered right away, so she must be barely being.
Well, I think that was kind of one of those things where, like, I mean, even like, what is it? Leprechaun 1 has Jennifer Aniston in it, and she wasn't I mean, I'm not saying she wasn't a main character in the movie, but that's not who you would expect to be on the cover. But when you see like re-releases, they'll put Brooke, they'll put what's her face? I just said her fucking name, but they'll put her Jennifer Aniston on the cover. You know what I mean? And just like that's so, and it's like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4 has a couple of Oscar winners in it, and it's funny because they actually tried to sue. It has Matthew McConaughey and what's that other chick's name? Matthew McConaughey and Renee Zellweger are both in these movies. They were very young actors at the time, and Matthew has a very big role in this. I mean, but when you look at the cover, I mean, look at this. Look, Bill, I'm trying to show you something here. See, I mean, their names are like prominent on this, and this movie was like, I think 4 years old at the time before they finally released it. And they only really released it because they were like, wait a minute, we got Renee Zellweger and Matthew McConaughey, and they actually are noteworthy at this point. So it's kind of cool how they did that. Anyway, so what's up? You want to pull out a couple tapes or what's going on?
That was an ad for 2001 Audio Video. They were selling TVs and the latest VCRs. That's
actually pretty cool. That's a good ad. You need to edit that off and put it up on the channel. Come on.
Do you want it? Should we do the blind bag thing or do some tapes first? How many
we
viewers
can do
do you
have? We got 3 people still trickling in, but we also got replay viewers to think about. But jump on in, show us something, Bill.
Tape or blind bag?
Blind bag. Let's get that crap out of the way.
This is scary to me because this is what's called a high value blind bag. So I've done this before on the channel where I've bought these stupid. Don't get your mute ready. I see what you're doing there.
I mean, I'm not feeling good about this, Bill.
Me neither. I am a sucker. I said I'd never do these again because they were the $10 ones in like a beige bag. And those are the regular blind bags. And these are called high value bags. So you have to sink $25 into getting this. It's heavy. It is good and heavy. It's solid.
Tread lightly, buddy. Because this does not feel like VHS content.
It's got a nice. It's got a real box in there. No, this probably not. This is about reselling too a little bit. So
is it though? Go ahead. Let's see.
I swear to God, if I get screwed again.
What did you think was going to happen? That last blind bag crap that you opened was all garbage.
Now, my daughter's boyfriend bought one of these when I was with him about a month ago, and I watched him open it. And he pulled out like a $250 music player from it.
All right. We'll see. You think you're that lucky?
No, I've never been that lucky. All right. Desktop hard drive.
All right. How much did you pay for this?
$25
For a hard drive?
verbatim.
Verbatim,
1
huh?
terabyte.
Well, that's one of those real popular brands, huh? Is
They're
it a
in
brand?
memory storage. Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it? Okay.
I
So
know
what do
them
you
more as memory sticks, not
what do
hard
you think
drives.
that works for? Or how much do you think it goes for? I mean,
1 terabyte USB 3. I mean, it's probably an $80 hard drive. It
okay.
has been opened and resealed. So, and it is VHS adjacent because you can rip your VHS and put it on a hard drive.
Well, we expect you to do that with some of those commercials and upload them.
So that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
I mean, it's better than the last time when you were. I can't even remember that trash that you had, but I know that stuff should have just went right in the garbage when you were done with it. It was bad.
I got a camouflage dress last time that went on eBay to no buyers, and
yeah.
Okay. So that was a success. Feel good about that. $25. Should we get into some tapes now? Again, we're just processing blind box tapes. We have not seen what's in these boxes before.
You expect us to believe that?
I haven't been through. You think I got time for that?
I do. I do think you have time for that, Bill.
I have. I can show you.
When you were in the garage weeping after your Habs lost, or what are they? Canadians?
I have not worked through those boxes.
Hey, all right, one question. Give me a Canadian question here. What the hell is a Hab?
A habitant?
I don't know. Is that what it is? Don't you? Isn't one of your teams the Habs or something?
Yeah, that's what their nickname is, because like Montreal is in Quebec, and then the early Quebec settlers were called habitants.
Did you say Quebec again?
Quebec?
You say Quebec? Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah.
We always say Quebec.
Quebec.
Like Quebec. Yeah. Well, okay, Quebec. When I say we, I mean me, because I've heard like Owen Hart and Bret Hart say Quebec, or the Quebecers on wrestling.
Quebecers. No, I don't say
the Quebecers. Is Quebec? No, you're wrong. Sorry, you're from Canada, but you're wrong. Go ahead. I don't believe you. You're
now, we do have a lot of piles going for certain movies. So
and our goal. Oh, hold on, I got the wrong band up here. What's happening? Our goal is to have 75 piles in Bill's garage. That's my goal, anyways.
Yeah.
So
we're close to that.
Well, I'm hoping to get that.
One of the big piles is a John Wayne pile. So start off with that. Dark Command from Republic Pictures. I don't know this John Wayne movie. Yeah, it was released in 1940. See, before he got big, like they just churned out the Westerns back then, right?
Right.
Like TV shows.
Yeah. They had to have 3-4 a year, right? What do you got?
We got the goods right off the bat here.
Oh, not bad. It's a good little you got the HBO edition. Is it Thorn? Say Thorn on there somewhere?
Thorn?
Yeah, Thorn video. Is that a hard box or a light? No, I guess not. It's an HBO release. There's a more appealing one that's a hardcover, and it has a Thorn video at the bottom there. That one's not bad. That's definitely something I would add to a, what you like to refer to as showstoppers.
Showstoppers.
That's a weird version, though. I've never seen that one with those squiggly lines and shit. What was that on the bottom?
That's Weintraub Entertainment.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, buddy. But, I mean, most people in your area aren't going to know. What are they going to know? They're Canadian. What else you got? They don't know about VHS tapes up there. You guys still think they're garbage.
The Quick and the Dead?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's Western, so just throw it right in the Western.
Western, okay.
Yeah.
I got to put in the garbage, though, because...
You're trying to trim down your Western pile, or you want more vintage Westerns or more older Westerns?
Classic. You're not going to make me start a modern Western pile.
I think we need to have 2 Western piles.
This could be a Sam Raimi pile, though. That'd be cool.
Well,
Mm,
do we have a new pile alert? New pile?
No, no, I'm putting the garbage. If you don't think there's money there. It's more John Wayne, William Holden. The Horse Soldiers. That's a good one.
All right, Matt, I'm going to need you to write trash somewhere or garbage so I can constantly click on that.
Listen, we're not going to have another 2 hours of Beat Bill Up show here. It's more John Wayne. Fort Apache.
Man, that's so bad. That's bad.
Look at
well, that is the way you light a cigar. You have to have a candle and some chick holding it.
This is a pretty heavy tape. 127 minutes.
It's good. Early release, probably.
The Russia House.
Do you want to have a Sean Connery pile?
No rewind again. Should I have a Sean Connery pile?
Say it. Say the words, Bill.
Okay. New pile.
New pile alert.
Sean Connery is worth it.
Sean Connery pile.
That's a big Western. Duel in the Sun.
Oh,
Gregory Peck.
I'm sure it was probably fine. I don't know. Come on. When was the last time you watched that movie?
God damn it. I should have done a modern Westerns pile because here's another one.
There it is. I bet you're going to have Unforgiven in there and a couple.
That's Clint Eastwood pile.
Yeah, that would be a Clint Eastwood pile. You're right.
I remember seeing this movie. It's about trying to get his cattle across or something, and people don't like free rangers. Garbage, says Matt Manning.
There it is.
And more John Wayne cowboys, older John Wayne.
Boy, he was just really phoning it in at that point, right?
No,
he did. Come on.
He did excellent movies late in his career. Excellent.
Did he?
Right. Yeah, the one with Ron Howard, The Shootist, might be his best movie. Chris Roberts had some kids. Did I already show this one?
I think you had another one, so we need. You know what that means?
I must have got rid of it because I don't see a Thomas pile anywhere.
Well, it should have been in the kids movie pile, right?
I don't have a kids movie pile.
Well,
damn it.
You do now.
Oh, a big double here. Is Paris Burning? That's a cool cover.
That is. It looks like definitely looks like a war movie.
Yeah, this is one of those big ones that I haven't seen.
I've never seen it either, but man, that looks really cool though.
Yeah, it's script by Francis Ford Coppola.
Well, put that to the side and at least watch it. You do have a VCR.
Put this
I thought you were a film guy.
Watch file?
You're right.
I am.
Put it. Okay. Well.
To watch file. Well, that's the same as. God damn it.
No. Watch pile. You got to watch that. Then you got to come back and do a review and put it on that site that Mars and Bandy like to post comments on all the time.
Oh, Letterboxd.
Yeah, do a Letterboxd review of it. You might be the only person in the world to do a Letterboxd review of it. That and that other movie.
This is classic Fritz Lang film, M, starring Peter Lorre. I wonder if there's any value there.
I would say no, but what was it again?
It's the Aikman Archive. Just look up Fritz Lang M VHS. Poster for it right there.
Fritz Lang? Okay. Oh, actually, it's just how it sounds. All right.
Yeah, he did Metropolis.
All right. Fritz Lang VHS. Let's see.
Oh, this one looks cool. Stay tuned for the next one. Hey, Danielle, thanks for coming back and joining us.
He also did Metropolis, didn't he? That Fritz Lang dude?
Did I just say that or no?
I wasn't listening to you. Sorry, Bill. Okay. I don't see nothing on it. What was the name of it again?
M.
Oh, just M. Well, there is a version of it that sold for $7 plus $3 shipping, but it doesn't. It's a different cover. So,
That's the.
Yeah,
Aikman.
I know. I mean, come on, do that. It's a lot to write.
That's your job.
Well, I don't see any of those sold. I did find one sold for $6.99, but I bet you that was new. Nope, it was pre-owned. Well, someone must like it. Have you ever seen the movie?
No.
Well, you know what that means.
Oh shit!
You gotta go into your watch pile.
This is an awesome cover, man. This, and I don't know if this should go in the Chris Roberts pile, but
well, POW The Escape. Those are always good little. They're hit and miss. Is that got David Carradine in it?
Yep. From Canon Pictures.
POW. Yeah, Canon's a good, very collectible. POW Canon. Let's see. Nah, it's not worth anything. Sorry, buddy. It's about a $4 tape. But I would keep it though. I mean, that's got to be to sell, right? I just meant like it's not high dollar value. But anytime you got that combo of the Canon and Media, those are cool tapes, man. They're definitely collectible. A lot of people like those action movies, especially those military revenge movies and all that shit. That used to be a big thing in the 80s.
Yeah. Okay, so Showstopper?
No, it ain't stopping no show, but a definitely dollar bin for sure. $2 bin, mid grade, whatever.
Now we have Santana on right now. It's a Santana concert. I don't know what this is for.
I don't know, but don't turn it on, and we'll get copyright strike too.
Ooh, I bet you this probably doesn't play very good nowadays. China. Loretta Young.
We did have a racist movie pile, but you didn't want to go through with it.
And The Big Country. The Big what? Big Country.
Uh-huh.
Gregory Peck again.
Drop a few letters out of that title. And...
Western. Oh, big John Wayne movie there, Rio Grande. That was a good one.
You think that's a real mustache?
Merino hair. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good movie, though, from Republic Pictures. Betty Davis, Watching on the Rhine.
Nah.
That's a war movie, but Richard Burton, Raid on Rommel, desert movie.
I like the actor.
Richard Burton?
Yeah.
That's a war movie. There's war movies. Ooh.
Come on, pick it up, Bill.
Gung Ho.
We need something good now.
Who's yours?
I mean, probably dollar bin for sure.
Yeah,
you probably get $1 for that. Yeah, maybe. It's not bad. Pretty good basketball flick. I don't know if it holds up. I remember liking it as a kid, though.
How about a Steven Spielberg movie?
How about a Steven Spielberg movie? Which one is it? Oh, fuck.
What?
That's a crap movie. Put that in the Sherlock Holmes pile. What are we looking for?
I get Spidey sense on this because there aren't many of them, right?
No,
did not get rewound.
Exactly, and that's always been a bad omen. I think we've come to the conclusion that your sense is garbage.
Where can you get this nowadays? I bet you there isn't even a DVD of this.
You think so? All right. Well, let's find out.
Young Sherlock Holmes.
He had a thing about putting that in the front, didn't he? Young Sherlock Holmes, young Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Wow. You almost had a moment, Bill. Almost.
Just give me one.
I did give you one. You got a good one last week, but not that one. And it wasn't a sense either. You didn't know what you were doing. But yeah, I mean, you could probably get a couple of dollars off of it, but that's only if you find someone interested in it. On eBay, one sold for $6 plus $2.89. Another one sold for $8.99 free shipping, but that was brand new. The other one was used. Then one sold for about $3 total. Not a lot of completed sales on it, but a little bit of interest in it.
Does that get bumped up the middle of the road?
No.
Still
$1. I do really like it. It might be hard to argue with that, Matt. It is a really good basketball movie. It's just been so long since I've seen it. I just don't know.
I've never seen it.
You've never watched Hoosiers?
No.
Oh, well, you gotta check it out.
Too Dister of Scarface.
Yeah, that's definitely a keeper. Put that on your table. Someone will buy that.
That's a showstopper.
Yeah, that's a nice display piece. I mean, gangster movies are always popular. It's not really worth a lot, and it's pretty common. But it's a nice display piece for collectors.
I love the Ingrid Bergman. Here's a big double taper. For Whom the Bell Tolls. Gary Cooper. Okay. Just gotta let it go.
You have to.
Hold on
that's
to
kind of the point, right?
That's the point. Jeez, I think this almost looks silent film era, but it does have Gary Cooper. Farewell to Arms. Really good Canadian distributor there.
Well, we need to say farewell to that tape. So get it off the screen. Come on. We're losing viewers here. We lost one viewer.
Not.
We lost one viewer, Bill. We went from 5 to 4. So come on, pick it up.
That's Murder on the Orient Express.
Yeah. Those are cool mystery movies. Oh, look at that guy, dude. Come on. How are you going to sell a movie with that face?
This movie has none other than...
Wow. Well, he goes into the Sean Connery pile for sure.
I have a Sean Connery pile.
We do. We've established one.
So if you got Sean Connery, you don't make him the main detective. You get this guy as...
That's what I'm saying. How is that dude's stupid face on the side of the box?
Well, he's on both sides.
Well, it's still the side.
Katharine Hepburn, Jason Robard, Dean Stockwell. Who doesn't like Dean Stockwell?
Everybody under 100.
No good, eh? Digitally mastered from the original
with
film.
your senses. We've already exposed it this episode once.
Okay,
all right, let me show something before you move on to your next thing. So one thing about VHS collecting that you'll run into, you can have different kinds of collections. You can focus on particular genres. It might get out of control like the mess you see behind me, but these are pretty cool space savers. I picked this up for 50 cents, and these were pretty popular at the time. These little drawers open up. You can usually fit about... Oh, here, I'm going to go full screen. Hold on, Bill.
Yeah.
All right. You can, put up... I think it holds 24 tapes total, but this set me back $1.99. I did get it at the Goodwill, and I thought I actually got a little cheaper, but that must have been another one. But it's got a nice little sleek look, and you can stick this underneath the TV or underneath another stack of something else. But it's a good little safe space saver. Anyway, back to you, Bill. What do you got?
I guess I prefer what you do.
Well, no, I
prefer
like that
reading.
too, but there's some stuff that doesn't. It's keep worthy, but not necessarily display worthy.
Oh, you're putting your adult pictures down there.
No, I don't. I'm not into that, but that could be something you could do.
Well, this is definitely a Western. It's called The Westerner. Gary Cooper.
It's something.
Well, you see what you do. You get to see everything, which is what I like doing with this show here. Is you get to see all this artwork from
That's pretty cool.
pictures we've forgotten about.
We have come across a couple of really cool covers that I've never seen
Walter
before.
Brennan.
That wasn't one of them, but we have.
Torch Song Trilogy. What is that?
I have
Matthew
no
Broderick.
idea. Matthew Broderick. That looks like something that would probably be out of print. But
Look at him.
does anybody care? Is the question. Let's see.
Torch Song Trilogy. Anne Bancroft, Matthew Broderick, Harry Firestein. Mm-hmm.
Give me a second here. Slight lag on my internet. All right, just set it to the side, Bill. I don't know what's going on with my. I'm getting that little swirly circle.
Got more Western. Spencer Tracy.
Yeah,
Broken
you know what? Put that in the garbage pile.
Wings.
It's worth nothing.
The Torchlight?
Yeah.
Torch Song?
Just put it in the torch pile.
Okay. And LA Confidential.
Yeah, like you probably get $1 off that. Not a bad flick. Of course, does it have Kevin Spacey in it?
Yes.
That's too bad. You know, that guy, I always did enjoy his acting, you know?
He's massive talent, like, for
Yeah.
sure.
Sucks that he's quasi-rapey.
Well, that was not proven. Nothing's proven, right?
Well, I did say quasi. Allegedly. Yeah. I'd probably put that in the $1 bin. Surprisingly, well, I don't know if it's surprisingly, but I do come across that a lot sealed. Yep.
Boy, this was a good movie. I think De Niro won an Academy Award for this.
Yeah.
Awakenings.
Do we got a De Niro file?
Was nominated. Oh, shit.
You got your choice, De Niro or garbage.
That's garbage, too?
I don't know. Would you buy it?
No.
Well,
I love it, but it's available everywhere.
Right. Well, you'd rather watch it in a higher quality, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did not like this. I thought war movies were coming back when this happened, but this was so bad.
Oh, it was such a horrible movie.
So much love story.
That's that idiot that likes to blow everything up. Isn't that a Michael Bay film?
Bruckheimer.
Is it? I thought Michael Bay had something to do with that. Either way, whoever did that was fucking garbage. That movie sucked.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Yeah, it's Bruckheimer, but it's directed by Michael Bay.
Yeah, okay. I thought so, because it had like every explosion you could have possibly put in it. And then it had like, sex scenes and shit. You know what I mean? It's like, there's Pearl Harbor. People ain't falling in love. They're getting bombed, you idiot.
I know. Does not deserve the war film pile.
No, it doesn't. That's trash.
And The First Time in Color, A Christmas Carol.
That's cool. Put that in your Christmas pile, maybe.
With Reginald Owen.
There's a lot of versions of Christmas Carol. Do you have a favorite?
Well, the one with the guy whose name is escaping me right now. The guy.
What guy?
You know that guy.
What about
it'll pop in.
How does Bill Murray fit into this? Like the Scrooge movie? Do you think that kind of goes into that as well? Right? I mean, it's the same movie, sort of. I mean, that's the same movie, but it's the same subject matter. Mickey's Christmas Carol. That's another big one.
Actually, if we're going to compare them all, that animated one with Jim Carrey was pretty good. Pretty crazy. The visuals were outstanding.
Not bad.
Scared the hell out of my kid. I'm gonna put that in the garbage, though. I'm gonna put this
Okay.
one in the garbage.
All right.
I don't think I have a Christmas pile going.
Well, we do, but
Oh,
yeah,
I
we
do.
do.
Shit.
We do, but it
Okay.
does. Yeah, we do. I don't know if it's going to be up in the same, be held in the same regard as some of those other movies. But you never know. Maybe you could just bundle them all.
Yeah. Winchester 73 with Jimmy Stewart. More Jimmy Stewart. It's a good Western. Tumbleweeds. Look at that cover.
Look at that.
Look at what?
You said, "Look at that cover. Look at it. Look at it.
It's good.
Look at it go by."
It's a cool cover. That's a silent movie.
Uh-huh.
That's silent. Tumbleweeds.
Well, not so silent anymore.
She wore a yellow ribbon. John Wayne.
Oh, fuck. John Wayne. Good Lord. How many Westerns do you think John Wayne made? 50?
Like I said, before he, did the big stuff,
Yeah.
they farmed him out in all kinds of movies, and then they give him top billing on these tapes.
Right.
The Old Chicago, Tyrone Power.
Oh, man. No.
Don Amici. A young Don Amici. Mr. Holland's Opus. It's irresistible.
No, it really isn't. No.
Audrey Hepburn. And one of my favorite actors, who, of course, anchored the Lawrence of Arabia movie, Peter O'Toole.
Yeah.
Audrey Hepburn. How to Steal $1 Million.
Was a good movie at the time, right?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Audrey Hepburn, man. She was
great.
It.
She sure did.
She was captivating on the screen.
It's not enough to draw $1 on that tape, though.
Not even $1. It's a William.
No, I mean, unless you want to dig out all your classic Hollywood and lump them together and send them to Miss Lobabob, I say get rid of it.
I hate to do this, but Audrey Hepburn pile.
Is that Audrey Hepburn pile? Why don't you just put that in the Bill pile? You want to watch it. You haven't seen it, have you?
I think I have seen it, but I don't remember it.
Well, Bill's watch pile.
Okay.
So here's another tape that I picked up when I was out. I don't know if I've ever seen this version of it. It's not really worth much, maybe about $4 or $5. But I don't know if this is the one that I watched as a kid. I think there's a couple different takes on old Puff the Magic Dragon. But you know what the little double meaning is going on here?
Yeah.
What?
Something that you are into a bit too much?
I'm not into it at all. That's ridiculous. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, go ahead. I got that for probably a quarter. Uh-oh. Who we got here? Charlie, good grief. What we got here? Is this still happening? Did I miss? Did you miss that? Neil Young in Berlin?
I think we did Fritz the Cat, though, didn't we? Did we have Fritz the Cat at some point?
You did not have Fritz the Cat.
Can't go wrong with that.
That's good. Now, we do have a Clint Eastwood pile, so that's got to go into that. That's a big
We do, but this has been released 1 billion times. Why would anyone want the VHS version?
Yeah, you got a good point there. But again, if you're bundling, that's not the question to ask.
Good point. Clint Eastwood pile. And for a few dollars more, it was right underneath it. So that's
right. I mean, it fits.
That's a Joe movie right there, Notting Hill.
Yeah. I like Julia Roberts, but no.
It's hilarious. Nothing, eh? Not even $1.
I don't think so.
The Ghost and Mrs. Muir. And we got a James Bond loose one, Live and Let Die. That box must be around here somewhere. We have a James Bond pile, so that's going in there. Ugh, that's a tough movie to watch. Schindler's List.
That's a good movie.
2 taper.
Yep, I put that in $1 bin at least.
Got some Kubrick. Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, that's a keeper. You need to clean that off first, but That's a good one. I think I'm
Is
looking
this
for that myself.
is this a cleaner offer where you put the dry erase ink on it and then wipe it
Yeah,
off?
you could do that. You could do a dry erase wipe off. Also, I've had I haven't had any issues with using like one of those Mr. Clean erasers. But do it
Hmm.
really light. Put a lot of alcohol on it and barely rub it. It'll come right off. Or the dry eraser should work too.
Yeah,
But
it's a
that's a
pretty
good
glossy
one.
cover.
Yeah, it won't do nothing to the cover. That's a good one.
Showstopper?
Maybe. I mean, I'd buy it for a couple bucks.
Now, you were talking about those like Vietnam movies of the 80s, you know,
Yeah,
and one of the big ones was Chuck Norris's Delta Force movies. Remember that?
right. Those were always big. Delta Force 2, Missing in Action, Missing in
Delta
Action 2.
Force 3 that can't afford Chuck Norris
Yeah.
anymore.
You know what though? That put that to the side for a second. That might hold on a second. Let me look it up because that you never know. That could be obscure enough to be something.
Oh yeah. Younger and tougher because they have to be.
Well, I don't know about that.
There's a question in the chat. Are blockbuster
Right.
stickers?
I was just about to address that. They
And what
can
about the
be.
please rewind tape sticker?
Okay, all stickers like that are very nostalgic. There was like this time where people were always trying to take stickers off, so the preservation of them means something to me as a collector. I really do appreciate it when it has the extra little stickers, the rewind, the keep it out of the heat, all that kind of stuff. So I would say yes, it adds a little bit of value. Now it's not going to make it worth a fortune, but it can add a little bit of value or make it a little more appealing.
This is funny because back, when movies cost $100 each,
Right.
like this has a void if removed on the seam here
Well, yeah,
in
that was
case
a rental.
people were cracking the case and taking the tape out and putting it in their own blank tape, I guess.
Right.
That's a lot of hassle for Delta Force 3.
Worth $1.
Okay.
So you collect comics as well? I have comics. I was a comic collector when I was a kid. I do not collect comics. Do you, Bill?
Here.
Yeah.
I have some, but I
definitely have some. I
them.
like them, but I definitely it's a rich man's game, and I'm not going to get involved.
This includes a featurette making of. Do you remember how many Academy Awards were thrown at this movie? 3 of them. Remember his big Academy Award speech?
Yeah, I faintly.
Where he was running up on stage and, he's very.
Who was it again?
Roberto Benigni.
Oh,
remember that guy?
I mean, I do, but I don't really remember what you're talking about.
I think he won 2 Academy Awards just so they could see his speech. But
what was the other award? Best. It wasn't Best Picture, right?
No, I mean another film. He won for another film. I can't remember which one. That's not worth anything, though, right?
No.
No. This tape is heavy. I gotta look at it. There might be money in here.
I would laugh if it was like a $1 Canadian, which is worthless.
There's a cool RCA sticker on there.
That is cool. I do like that. I love that kind of stuff, man.
It wraps around.
Yep. You had to break the seal to open it.
That's a Lost Command.
Yeah, that might make it into your.
It's over 2 hours.
Do you?
That's why it's so heavy.
You know what this guy Charlie's talking about? He's trying to get your attention.
I don't know. What were we talking about?
I don't even know what deeds are. So
Details.
Okay. Oh, I see. I'm not hip enough to. You got some deets, Bill?
I'm single, father of 2, attractive.
right? You on any dating websites, Bill? Do they have dating websites in Canada?
They do, but they're for the young folk. It
Yeah,
seems.
go to farmersonly.com or something. Christian Mingle or
Yeah, okay. And the lady's my age.
that's why you go for a younger lady who's looking for security, Bill. Don't you know how to play the game?
Oh, God damn it. I need you here being my manager.
You go for a younger chick, about 5 to 10 years younger at least. And she's wanting to move right in. You got a home, you got a good job, you kept yourself in decent shape. Yeah, looks like you might have pumped some iron at some point. I don't know how much.
Oh,
A little
yeah,
bit.
okay.
A little bit. A little stocky there.
This is Bridget Fonda's action movie, Point of No Return. That might be something, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Look at her with her weapon.
Point of No Return, Bridget Fonda.
Yep, rated R action movie.
Point of No Return.
And while that's cooking, there's also Elizabeth Taylor, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. I should have started an Elizabeth Taylor pile, but we're beyond that.
No, you could go ahead and throw that Point of No Return where that one went.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you got?
This might be a Chris Roberts
might
pile.
Be something. Okay, let's go. Fingers crossed.
I'm going to show you the back first, okay?
All right.
See if you recognize. Oh, I don't want to show the.
Oh, I'm liking it so far. What is that? Star Maker. I don't like that, but I do like. What is that? Is that oh. Yeah.
Star Crystal.
I don't know what that is, but let's go ahead. Let's assume it's not worth anything and put it in my pile. That looks
cool. Let's just for curiosity's sake.
Well, for curiosity's sake, maybe we'll look it up. Star Crystal looks pretty cool, though.
It's from 1992, Sherman Oaks, California. Distributed.
Sherman Oaks. That's where Curtis lives.
Maybe this is an early Curtis movie. They didn't spend much on the manufacturing.
Well, but Curtis isn't worth much. Let me see the cover again.
This is very Canadian.
Yeah. There was one that sold for $15, but it was a different cover. That particular cover, one sold for $10, and another one sold for $6. So, being that it's Canadian, honestly, and I'm not saying this to be a jerk, I'm just saying some of that stuff would lose a little bit of value because of that. I mean, American collectors on stuff like that are a little bit snobby unless that's the only place to get it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
So where do you think that should go?
I mean, you could put that in my pile.
That's a cool cover, though.
It's very cool, though. I like that. That's pretty cool.
See, you never know what we're going to find here from this old guy's
It's really hard to tell because most of this guy's stuff is Westerns and classical movies. And then every now and then you'll pull out a rare sci-fi. Oh, Bandy's chiming in. He's hoping that's going in the Bandy pile.
After
we might have to. We actually might have to consolidate it and just because that's going to cost you a fortune to send it out 2 shipments. So there might just be one pile that I can give it to you, Matt, later.
Shit, I know we came across the final episode of that. Here's the first episode of The Fugitive.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Put them together, a little 2-tape set.
You probably had me throw it out.
No, I wouldn't have said that. Well, maybe I did. I mean, it probably isn't worth anything is what it comes down to.
God, what am I supposed to do here?
Set it to the side.
Pile.
Make a
sides.
Well, make a pile that's like to be determined pile.
Okay, yeah.
TBD.
We should have had a Tyrone Power.
No.
I love sub movies, but I never heard of this one.
Well, that could go in. Does that seem like something you need to watch, Bill?
It's all action on the front, and then the back is like,
different kind of action.
I hate these war movies where they crowbar in a love story.
Well,
Not even
so
worth the war pile.
No, Charlie has a question. He's talking about VHS tapes and value and stuff like that. There are some horror tapes, Charlie, that are worth a lot. That seems to be where most of the money is in tape collecting. There are some other out of print movies. There are some, action and sci-fi that are worth money too. But usually, if you're really looking just to, flip and you come across horror, you probably got something. But really, it's mostly 80s horror that's getting the bigger money. Mm-hmm. So, hope that helps.
But if you want to have a cool wall like Chris Roberts has behind him,
well, you got to have and we got to have Barney tapes too, though. So
yeah, this is a big one, the Wild Bunch, Sam Peckinpah.
Yeah,
on VHS.
No.
Nah.
I mean, unless you could find some pile to put it in. It's not going in your dollar bin.
My spidey sense is tingling on this one. Yeah. Good, big wide label it's got there.
I don't know what to tell you, Bill.
He's not going to look it up. That's going in my pile. That's going in my check it out pile.
Check it out pile. There you go. Now, are you seeing a little bit of video issues on your end?
No.
Do I look okay to you?
You look comparably the same.
Okay.
That's what we're used to seeing.
Well, I know you're freezing a little bit on my end, so I'm not quite sure.
Well, let us know in the chat if there are video issues.
If either one of us are freezing, that'd be nice to know.
Because I could do something to turn down my bandwidth for sure. Danielle says yes.
I worked at close to a horror show. Okay. You know what? That niche thing isn't as niche as it used to be. It used to be very niche, and now it's becoming a little more mainstream. Yeah, okay, so it's not just me, Bill. You are freezing a little bit. I'm reading.
Okay, let me.
I thought it might be. I'll filibuster. Why don't you reconnect, and I'll show a couple of things while you're gone.
Well, I'm not going to. Yeah, do whatever.
Well,
I'm just
you know what you got to do.
Stuff.
Figure something out there. So
I'll work on it.
Talking to Charlie, you got stuff like this, Charlie. These are, this is probably trending up, probably in the 70 range, maybe a little higher. The stuff. This one shot up a lot. Used to be able to get this for about $20. I believe it's in the 60, 70 range. Stuff like that, no pun intended, is what you're looking for. I mean, of course, you have some classics like Sleepaway Camp. Those all go for something. You don't want to turn any of it down. Then you get into some of like obscure horror like this right here, which very low production kind of stuff. But has shot up a lot. This is about a $200 tape, even with this little blemish there. Oh yeah.
Which one?
Flashdance. This is Flashdance. It's worth about I was offered personally $200 for this tape, and I turned it down. I don't know. So pretty cool. Anyway, it looks like you're okay now, Bill. You're not freezing as much, unless you're just.
I've done. Everything
you are.
I can do.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Let me show you something else I picked up, Bill. You ready for this? I think I have too many of these now. This one I do plan on selling at some point. This thing's about as big as a computer monitor. But hold on, guys. I'm going to get rid of Bill there. So, got this nice little Quasar VCR television combo. This thing weighs about 100 pounds. I got it and a few other items for $20. Came with the remote. Remote itself was probably worth $20. So
Yeah.
I can probably sell that for about $100, give or take a little bit. It's definitely a hot market for working VHS TV combos. The more premium brands are going to be worth a little more, but and like these ones like this that are white, those were typically kitchen models, which those are kind of popular too because they're a little less common. You usually come across black or silver, so the white ones kind of stand out a little bit if you come across any.
Yeah. Who are you selling that to? It's not being shipped, is it?
No. This is not an eBay thing for me. They do sell on eBay. I just wouldn't want to deal with it. It's just too fragile of an item, too heavy. What I plan on doing with something like this, there's game swaps and stuff like that in Southern California I like to go to. I would take that with me, put it on the table, probably put in a vintage cartoon to play or some sort of movie, let it play while people come up. It'll draw people to my table and someone will buy it. Very confident.
He was waiting for one. And yeah, people can still find these. Go to your thrift stores. You'll find them.
You can, but let me tell you, it's hit and miss whether or not the VHS players work. So
and the remote will be missing for sure.
Well, that one wasn't, but you're right. The remotes are typically cheap. You can find them. They're usually between $5 and $20 for any particular model. So you can eBay the remote if you really have to have the remote. But make sure you check the VHS player unless you're getting it free and then you just check it when you get home. But if you're going to buy it, even if it's $10, $20, I mean, you basically just bought yourself a TV if that VHS player stops working, unless you know how to fix VCR combos, and I don't. So I'll only pick them up if they work. He wants to know if his hipster friends can make it in a fish tank. I don't know what they can do in a fish tank.
No, you take your old CRT.
I know.
Okay, sorry. Hanoi Hilton Vietnam movie.
Yeah.
Paul Lamat's in that.
Well, you know, the thing, Danielle, is it probably isn't expensive in your area because most people haven't caught up to what they're worth. People who know won't sell them for cheaper than $50. People who don't know most likely either give them to you or sell it for $10 to $20. A $20 buy is a very solid purchase on those. I would spend $20. Even if I planned on flipping it, I would pay $20 for them if they work.
It's regular Chris Roberts show here.
I mean, my name is in the title somewhere. So.
William
It
Wyler's
doesn't say Bill
heiress.
in the title. No, Bill, throw that out.
Okay. See, I just do as I'm told now. I don't even argue with him anymore.
Well,
Gregory Peck again, the yearling. Okay, it's a yearling.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Okay. Howard Hughes production of Jane Russell in The Outlaw. She's all seductive there. Mean, moody, magnificent. Original poster on the back.
No.
No?
No.
Howard Hughes. It's got one of these homemade style labels in the inside. I like that.
Hey, so
Chris Roberts.
Let's change the subject real quick, Bill. Just real fast. Earlier we had a question about, and I wanted to show this anyways, and I probably should have showed this when he asked, but he asked about VHS stickers, right? So about a year ago, I had bought this. A guy I know off of Instagram, him and somebody else collaborated on this. It's called Stuck on VHS. It goes over, various labels that have been found on VHS tapes. It's a really cool book. I mean, I guess you can call it a coffee table book. It's not that big, but
yeah,
pretty solid book.
Fun to flip through.
Yeah, this is a very fun book, and they just released a supplement to it. So, and the fact that they went to go one shows me they're going to do more, and they can keep putting them out. This was substantially cheaper than the regular book. This was $14. I think this was $30. Well worth it. If you're into VHS collecting, you want to check it out. The name of the guy is called why can't I think of his name right now? Sorry, buddy. I think I would have
Well,
known
it's
that.
not self-published, is it?
Yes.
That's in bookstores.
No, it's not. You have to go
Oh.
either on Stuck on VHS, or if you go on Lunch Meat on Instagram, it can link to the site. I believe the site is actually, you could buy it off either site, either Stuck on VHS or on Lunch Meat. And they're really cool, man. These are very cool. If you're even a little bit into the hobby or a little bit into VHS, hey, I think you would love this. It's really cool stuff. I don't know if there's any Canadian labels. There might be. I just got this one in today, so I haven't had a chance to look through it. I don't remember seeing any in here, but I bet you there is. The guy is from the Northeast. It was a little Northeast heavy, I think, from what I remember. But I think he's taking submissions, so I'm definitely going to send in some of my local ones and see if I can get any in. And then on the back, it even had, here, let me get rid of you for a second, Bill. Get your blurriness. And in the back, it even came with some stickers. So that was kind of cool, too. It was a nice little touch. So you can do what you want with those, I guess. Well, I think about 3 or 4 pages of stickers. So anyway, this is really cool stuff.
Why he couldn't get that published for real?
It is published for real. Look, it's a real book. So, yeah. Anyway,
Charlie asked what concert we'd like to see live first. I'm a big Bob Dylan fan, so I wouldn't mind seeing Bob in his 80s. Got to get that. In fact, he's doing a live video show in the middle of July, but it's like a pay-per-view thing, so I'm going to have to purchase that. Chris Roberts, he wants to see like a monster truck thing first. Oh, wait, you already did that.
Yeah, no, I did that a couple weeks ago. Who I like to see in concert? Probably maybe Paul McCartney. Wouldn't mind seeing him before he passed away. It'd be pretty cool to say I saw a Beatle.
Yes. Yeah, can't go wrong there. Be an expensive ticket.
Yeah, well, Curtis seems to be able to get them. So maybe I could try to weasel in with Curtis if Layla's out of the country one time. He did go see him when he was in LA. I think both of them did. What's really cool about those LA concerts is somebody always jumps in that isn't billed. Like one time Sonny Bono came out. Another time it was Joe Walsh came out. You know, it's just really cool how they are able to do that. But so maybe.
He asked if it's on Nugs. It's not on Nugs. It's a place called Veeps. VEEPS. They're doing the stream, the live stream of it. Actually, I think it's on tape, but you'll see it streaming. Anyways, Chris O'Donnell and Minnie Driver, Circle of Friends. Ugh.
Well, we already know where that's going.
Okay, look at this.
Get down there, huh?
Knocked out a level there.
That's pretty good. How many levels do you think are left?
Well, there's a whole nother box.
Well, I meant in that box, Bill. Come on.
Oh, I didn't know you were joking.
No, I was being serious. How many levels do you think are left in there?
That's it.
Oh, there's just one more level? Okay. Well, I didn't know if it was 3 levels. It's like a big box.
You think I could lift 2 levels?
You didn't lift it. The old man did. Let's be real. And probably when you got it home, you made your daughters unload it.
Yes, that's true.
See?
Spidey Sense.
Oh, shit.
The Last Picture Show.
No. No. That's not no print. That's not low print.
Sybil Shepherd.
You don't think that's made it to every format, Bill? The Last Picture Show. You don't think that's made it to DVD?
Screenplay by Peter Bogdanovich. Produced by Bogdanovich. Directed by Bogdanovich. Come on. Last Picture Show.
No.
No good?
Hold on. I was having technical issues, but I don't think so.
I have just minor Spidey sense about it. Minor
yeah, you need to get that thing checked. Go to the doctor.
Okay. Well, while you're looking that up, here is really good. Fail safe. Do you remember Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb?
Yeah, I never watched it though, but I know what you're talking
Th-
about.
This was like the serious version of that. So there is a nuclear strike that's accidentally about to happen with Russia, and they can't recall him in time. That's the president there, and Walter Matthau is playing like his advisor, and they have to agree to let Russia bomb the states and not retaliate in order to de-escalate this nuclear accident. It's really good. Called Failsafe.
I was asked what's my best find so far. I mean, so what's the? Oh, maybe not. He said, "What's the best friend so far?" I'm assuming he meant find,
Yeah, it
right?
says fun. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, he fixed it. In Bill's collection, the best find so far was that horror tape, and that we found a horror tape, Black Christmas, which goes for about 30, 35 bucks, something like that. And we also that last sci-fi we found at the end of the episode last week. Hold on one second, Bill. I gotta take a call. Do your thing.
Okay. Yeah. Push me over. Oh, he wants us to watch them. These are some cheapo copies. I remember getting some Alfred Hitchcock movies done up like this. I think I got them from Giant Tiger. I guess this guy that I got these movies off of bought them as well. They are terrible prints. Not worth even watching. They are so bad.
No, those things are garbage. Those are very low budget. You could buy them at the grocery store or something.
I was so mad when I got mine. Did you want to continue your thought? Did you have anything else?
Oh, well, the best find so far? No, just those two tapes, that sci-fi movie. And I mean, as far as the dollar value, we found two tapes worth about $30 a piece. So they're not bad. That was probably the best. I personally found this at the swap meet for a quarter. And at the time, it was going for about 30 bucks. And recently, it has skyrocketed and is going for several $100. So if you come across Troll 2, pick it up.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what makes this movie so popular amongst collectors?
Troll 2? I don't know.
There's that scene where this guy's having like a breakdown. He's seeing somebody killing, and he's like, and they're killing her, and next they're gonna kill me. And he's like, oh my God. And it's just like, it's so dramatic. And people meme the shit out of that. So
yeah,
it's really, you know, this is one of those tapes where if you're a horror tape collector, you kind of have to have it just for that alone. Also, Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 has something like that, where the guy, he's going on a rampage and he's shooting people, and the guy's like taking out his trash, and he's like, it's garbage day, and he shoots them, and that's a big meme thing too. So anyway, this is a quarter find at the swap meet, and I almost had bought this the night before for 30 bucks, but the guy flaked on me, so kind of worked out.
Well, you know, I love my epics, and this is definitely an epic. The Fall of the Roman Empire.
Yeah, that was an epic at the day. You know, I mean, there's something to be said about the old filmmaking, practical effects, the old techniques they had.
Yeah. I bet you that could have fit on one though.
Maybe did they add any making of stuff at the end of it, or is there anything else on the tape?
Nope, it's duplicated from new masters, complete and unedited.
Well, might go in the bill pile.
No, I mean,
no,
you can
Kevin
watch
pile.
That.
Oh,
you can watch that on other.
More for the Duke pile. Did Duke chime in yet? Are you in here, Duke? Where is Duke?
I haven't seen Duke. Brain? But big giant epics. Why would we want to watch them on a 4x3 VHS? I don't know why.
Well, why did we want to watch them that way in the past?
We had no choice in the past, and
Exactly. So people are nostalgic for things and they want to relive it. That's why.
Okay. Again, here's more of the crap.
Yeah.
Get rid of those. Paint Your Wagon. There's a good Western. Double Discer,
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood.
Is that Clint Eastwood pile? Yep.
I didn't realize this would have been a double taper, Paint Your Wagon.
I didn't either. I didn't know it was that long. Is it a 2-hour movie or what?
1969. 1 hour, 164 minutes. 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Have we already been doing this for an hour and a half? Man, time flies when you're looking through garbage, huh? Woo.
This is fun
This
stuff.
is fun.
There's some big. Oh yeah, there's big silver boxes down here.
All right, Charlie. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. We'll see you next time. Hopefully, Bill didn't bore you too much.
Thanks for stopping in.
Absolutely. We appreciate it. Bill needs the clicks.
There's a mystery box here, though. Might want to stick around for that.
Well, Bill needs the clicks. Bad. I mean,
that's true. What do you think is in here? Any guesses? It's a war movie. It's Vietnam.
Uncommon Valor. No, that wasn't Vietnam. That was Korean. It wasn't it.
It's been released several times.
Apocalypse Now.
You saw me.
I did not. I can't even see you. You're blurry as shit.
Apocalypse Now.
All right. See, give me some credit. It wasn't my first guess. Rewind the tape. I wasn't even looking at the screen when you showed that. Damn it. I was thinking. I was pondering.
That's crazy.
Off into the distance. Yeah.
I'm just thinking though, because they do the Redux and the Redux Part 2 and so many versions of this. The original Apocalypse Now, they say, is lost. So is the VHS worth anything?
Who knows? I mean, I doubt it, but it is interesting though to think that there are cuts that could get lost in this age. Like, how did that even happen?
Well, he kept going back to the original print to redo it, I guess.
And then he ruined it?
Yeah, because he cut it apart or cut into it or whatever they do.
That's insane that there wasn't a master that was kept.
I mean, plus you would have the reels of the unedited of all that stuff, but then you'd have to go in and literally recut the whole thing.
They would, though. I could see somebody doing that. It's important enough.
What's with these silver boxes? What's with these? Any idea? Have you seen these before?
Yeah, just nothing important. It might be no. It might actually just be because it's maybe Silver Age movie. Maybe
it's got a weird.
Silver Age? No, that's weird.
Weird
that looks
label.
Canadian. Throw that out.
This is a David O. Selznick production. You of course know David O. Selznick.
Oh yeah. No. Is that Ron Howard's dad?
That's Leslie Howard, also in Gone with the Wind.
Is that Ron Howard's dad? Is that related to Ron Howard?
No, not even remotely.
Oh, okay. Just
but a great actor.
Right.
He was in the Scarlet Pimpernel. Some more of these. These must be David O. Selznick movies, because here's another one. Okay, maybe I should make a pile of these.
I was about to say.
Okay, I got to get that.
You better go dig it out. So you shouldn't be throwing stuff so far.
David O. Selznick presentation. Okay. Yeah. Look at this. Another one in a box. American Graffiti.
That's pretty cool. You know, I was going to pick that up the other day. It wasn't boxed like that. It was just in a standard slipcover. And then I forgot. So next time I go back to that store, I'm going to have to see if it's still there.
You know, we were talking about Paul Lamont earlier. There he is.
Yeah. It's a good movie. Launched the career of Han Solo, right?
Yeah.
Sort of. I mean, when is his first big movie, right?
Did he?
Wasn't Harrison
Or,
Ford in American Graffiti?
yes, he was, but
I think
I
that
think,
was his first movie, and then that's the reason he got the Han Solo part, is it not?
well,
Yes, it is.
they
Stop
knew
arguing.
him.
It is. Right. But that
After
was,
Han Solo, he went back to being a carpenter for a while. And then did this
yeah, that
come
didn't
after
last
that?
long. No.
You don't
That
know
was,
years, sir.
I think that is before Star Wars, sir.
I can't find the date.
You want to bet?
We don't do bets according to you on this channel.
No, we can make a bet. You want to bet that came before Star Wars?
Is this Showstopper or a dollar bin?
Dollar bin.
Dollar bin. I don't bet with you, buddy.
All right.
You're not going to con me like you do
my buddy Duke.
poor Duke. Look at this, a gold box. Alfred Hitchcock.
Now, I will tell you, like, weird stuff like that, those odd color boxes, don't know if they're worth anything, but I do know people like to recover those. Like, they'll put other things in them. You know, like they'll pull out that slip and they'll stick something else in it. Or they'll make bootlegs and they'll use those covers.
Yeah, I've never seen this style of box.
No, I haven't either, but I don't think it's worth anything. But that box might be worth something by itself. I don't know. Maybe you make a box pile, Bill.
Do we have a Hitchcock pile?
We do have a Hitchcock pile.
Where the hell is it?
I don't know, but it had the birds and it had, what did it have, Vertigo or Rear Window? I think it was Rear Window and the birds you have.
Oh, that's great. You've lost.
Oh, I did? Okay. New pile.
Son of a bitch. For the Clint Eastwood pile. Look at that cover.
That's good. Every which way but loose. Right turn, Clyde. I couldn't tell you one thing about that movie other than that monkey, that orangutan. Or was it orangutan, right? And him punching people. That's it. That's all I remember.
He's driving a convertible, was it Cadillac too?
But that's the sequel, isn't it? Or no, Every Which Way But Loose is the first one. Any Which Way You Can is the sequel, right?
Jeez. I don't know if I've seen both of them.
Yeah, there's Any Which Way You Can is the sequel.
Holy, this is a big box. Look at that. It's really wide.
King Kong? Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you want to keep that. That's pretty cool. That should go in the bill pile. I'd put that on myself. I think it has a book in it. Has a little ephemera in it. I bet. Is that front just come all the way off? Is there, what's going on there?
I don't know.
Is there any shrink wrap on it?
No, but it does have embossing on the letters.
Okay. Is there a little flap underneath? No. Take the tape out. Is there a flap there? Can you open it up?
I hear you.
All right.
It's
I'm impatient.
Closed.
Wow. What does it say on the box? Does it say anything on there? Like, what's that writing right there? It says King Kong, but what does that say? Could you read that? King Kong press his chest. Oh, dude, that's so cool. You know where that's going, right?
Where's it going?
I think you know where it's going. Press that button. Oh, please tell me the battery still works.
I just hear like static.
Yeah, you need to put that in the Chris Roberts pile. That is cool.
Really?
Man. Oh, yeah, that's really cool. See,
well,
this movie had that, but I don't have the right version. This had a press here, and if you press here, it'd say "Want a date," but I don't have that version of it though. This is just the standard.
Well, it's just one of those Chris Roberts $200 tapes then.
Well, I could look it up, but I will look it up. That's fair. That's a fair question, Bill. Let's see.
Crew Ashton, thanks for coming by. Good to see you. Troy's here. Good to see Troy. Uh-oh. Did we have a Battlestar Galactica pile going before?
Well, you got the
Here's a single.
episodes? Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool, man. I could go into a Bandy pile.
Really?
Maybe.
Bandy's still here?
Yeah, I'm sure he's lurking.
Now, they've re-released this countless times, so.
I have. Okay, here we go. Press here to hear the roar. Let's see. Somebody's asking $20 for it. Let's see if any sold. I'm not. You could talk if you want, buddy. Roar,
I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, one went for $6, so it doesn't really have a lot of resale value. But man, in my heart, that's pretty cool, dude. I love it.
Lorna Doone.
No. And when you see that in your hand, just turn around and throw it right in the garbage.
Well, everyone's here to see the fun.
That's true. See you working out. You got to get in shape for them girls online.
The Titfield Thunderbolt.
The Titfield Thunderbolt, huh? So Titfield must be the area, and the Thunderbolt must be the train.
It's an original color classic. I never. Oh, I love that label.
Oh yeah, their real label fell off though.
Hey, we should check to see what's on here for real.
Yeah, you better be careful. It might be some real DNA on there.
Because if I wanted to hide something, I would do this 100%.
Uh-huh. I feel a strike coming.
We don't get strikes just for visuals, do we?
For porn?
Well, it's way down here.
Okay. It's your channel, buddy.
No, that looks like the real thing. Hey, we talked about awesome John Wayne movies in the last years of his career, and I named the movie with Ron Howard. What was it called?
Last Gunfighter, something like that, right?
The Shootist.
Shootist, there you go. Yeah, that is pretty cool, man. That's a cool cover.
It's a really good movie, too.
That is pretty cool. You like John Wayne? Are you a fan?
I do, yeah. I do, totally. Uh-oh, another mystery box here.
I knew you were here, Matt. I didn't question that for a second, buddy. I knew you were lurking.
That looks like the Titfield Chronicles there for sure.
Anybody want to pull that audio? Cut off the field part?
What?
Derek in the hair? Is Derek, are you in here, Derek? Can you do that? Get on that for me, buddy. Old time's sake. Let's start cutting up some of Bill's audio. And
I didn't say anything.
Uh-huh.
There we go. Get rid of that. Yeah. New mystery box. What do you think's in here?
I'm gonna think it's gonna be Western. What is it?
Well,
am I close?
No.
Oh,
animal. No. It's just nature.
Yeah.
Let's double check, because if I were to hide stuff, I'd put a label like that.
Nobody's doing that.
Nobody's
doing that, Bill.
I would totally do that.
Let me ask you a question. Best case scenario, you see that poor old man and his wife banging that you ripped off. That's your best case scenario here.
Well,
like, imagine if that's their homemade tape in their 60s. Geriatric porn is what you're hoping for.
No, that's the real thing.
Yeah, I saw that live thing. Yeah. Do you have any tape cleaners, Bill? That's good. Romancing a Stone. That's at least $1. Do you have a VHS head cleaner?
I do not.
You do need to get yourself one. You do want to keep on top of keeping the heads clean on your VCR, because that could run into problems later.
Now, I went to college for broadcasting, so I learned how to actually clean the heads for real. So
let's hear it. How do you do it?
You got to take the hood off, and you take your your rag with some isopropyl and rub that drum all the way around.
All right. Well, nobody's going to do that. You will not take that TV apart to clean that. Oh no, you don't even have a combo. You just have the You're going to take your VCR apart to clean the heads that way.
Yeah, just to impress you. That looks pretty good. This picture is.
No, I know, but you want to keep it that way. Is the point? It's maintenance.
Oh, look! What about like a documentary from the time, Desert Shield?
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Who made that?
Air Force.
Wow, official propaganda.
Yeah, it's got a K5 on here, but yeah, it's made by the Air Force. 52 minutes. Are you looking that up?
Yeah, I am. You never know.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I'm looking it up.
It's got your spidey sense going.
There was nothing, but I definitely thought it'd be worth looking up. I actually would keep that tape just to. Why don't you throw it on? Put it on in the background. Let's see what's happening.
All right.
That seems like something interesting to play. Why not? You should support the country that keeps you free, Bill.
Okay. I'm a big fan of all your military assets. I've always said that.
Good.
Now, we have a big pile of these Hollywood gold movies, and they are really good classic movies. There's like The Maltese Falcon is just amazing. Sidney Greenstreet, Peter Lorre.
Let me tell you something. You're very fortunate that my good friend Curtis isn't watching this, because I bet you a lot of that crap he'd be asking you to send to him.
Who?
Curtis.
Oh, Curtis.
Yeah, little C.
I bet you, yeah, he would.
He would. He likes that stuff. And I like it too, to be honest, but
here we go.
I come across it a lot. I come across stuff like that all the time. I can get it for cheap. 10 cents, 20 cents. Free.
The Great Escape on VHS.
That's a classic.
It is.
Now, do you think that fits into a war movie? I mean, it's war-based, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay.
They changed a lot of the characters. Is based on a true story, and it was mostly
but it's
Canadians
escaping. It's escaping that camp, though, correct?
Yeah, Canadians. Not.
I mean, of course they would run. They don't fight. They're always they're always getting captured. Come on. Oh my God. I am not surprised that the camp was full of Canadians, Bill. It's not a surprise. Back me up on this, Matt. Right? I mean, come on.
Look at that. Big Globemaster. It's raining like a son of a bitch. All right, Chris Roberts, talk for a minute. I gotta make sure my windows are closed.
Oh, you better. Well, appreciate you guys hanging in. I know Bill's a very boring man, but he's a good friend, and we're just trying to support him while he's going through his little midlife crisis here with his VHS tapes. You're not supposed to be within earshot, Bill. I'm supposed to be insulting you.
No, I got my ears in.
So this is kind of movie related. I did find this when I was digging around the other day in my garage. Do you have a Robin glass from McDonald's? From Batman Forever? Come on, man.
No.
This is worth probably a whole $3.
Yeah, I've come across those McDonald's like Disney cups like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
they just never sell for me. So.
No, they don't. You really have to get like whole sets for some of them, but you never know. I mean, I didn't care. It was something I already had.
All right. How about the Sackets? Sam Elliott, Tom Selleck. There's a bunch of mustaches there.
I was going to say, look at that mustache, boy. Woo.
Now, these movies, when you get two tapes, it's very confusing. So what you do is you write 1 and 2 on there.
Yeah, I know. People are so stupid, man. And I'm sure it says it on there somewhere. You know what I mean? There's got to be a way to distinguish them without doing that.
Well, I'll support the guy a little bit. You can only see it by this 957B and A. That's the
Yeah.
only.
No, that's it.
But when you
That's all you
finish the
need.
first tape, put the second one. The other
Right.
one must be the second one. Uh-oh, Bandy's got his flag going now.
Hell yeah. He heard all that American Canadian talk.
Yeah, this is weird. We totally already did this.
You get another
Anyway.
one? Oh yeah, Titanic. Throw that back in the other pile. Yeah. You know, the thing is, that is a very common tape, but there will be some chick who will buy it.
But this is, do you notice the embossing? This one
Yeah.
is a bit different.
I like that. That's pretty cool.
And it's got that scene on the
Oh
back.
yeah.
So
He's
I wonder why he bought it twice. Jesus.
Well, one could have been a gift. Or maybe he had Alzheimer's. You think of that?
Godfather.
That's classic. Great movie. One of my favorites all time. Now, you've never watched The Godfather, right?
There they actually say it. Cassette number. Yeah, of course I've seen. I've definitely seen The Godfather. Where does this go?
That's right on the table, buddy.
Oh, showstopper.
Oh, yeah. Godfather? Classic.
Oh, and finally, there was one more of these Hollywood Golds. Mildred Pierce. Tragic story.
Tragically, that's going in the garbage.
I have now 9.
Let's count the piles, Bill.
Well, just the Hollywood Gold pile has got around 20 tapes in it so far, and they're top-notch movies.
Man. Good luck. Good luck. Are we almost done with that box?
Yes.
All
What's
right.
our time? Yeah, we'll finish the box today.
Okay, we'll finish that box, and then I'm going to the NBA Finals. So let's do this.
That's boring.
Shit, that hockey game last night was boring.
Hey, basketball, you only need to tune in to the last 2 minutes.
Not in the playoffs.
I hate it.
But you can kind of say that about every sport, the 2 minutes thing. You put in the last 2 minutes, you'll see the result. I mean, if that's your goal.
When you're working it, when you're broadcasting it, those last 2 minutes are excruciating because it just never ends. And you're like,
that's a different that's a different NBA. That's not the same NBA now. Their main goals are run up the court and shoot a 3-pointer. It's a very fast-paced game. It's completely changed. It's not your NBA no more, Bill.
Not mine. The innocence. No.
You ever heard of a man, Stephen Curry?
Yeah.
Yeah, he changed the game. Now everybody's analytics. It's all analytics now. Shooting 3-pointers.
They still do a timeout after every whistle.
No.
Yes.
Brief, but they don't do. Just keep going. It's not as much fouls at the end of the game. Is all I'm saying.
Okay, yeah. Still a timeout. The enforcer, Dirty Harry. We do have a Clint Eastwood pile.
We do have a Clint, and that's a classic. It's good stuff.
Oh, do you hear that rain?
I do. Do you have a favorite Clint Eastwood Dirty Harry movie?
Not the one. I know the.
So we got the Deadpool. We got Enforcer. We got the original Dirty Harry.
I think the original. I don't like the one that had his soon-to-be wife in it.
Yeah, I think I really feel like I go back to the original more. I remember as a kid liking other ones more, but I think as an adult I kind of go back to the original.
This isn't the one with the dirty cops, is it? The vigilante cops?
I don't know, man. He's a dirty cop, so it's really hard to tell. Like, well, he's not dirty, but he's, I don't know.
Like,
I forget all the storylines.
The one where he's chasing that killer and he gets him to confess by leaning on his leg in the middle of the empty stadium.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Navy SEALs.
Ooh.
No good? I remember loving that as a younger person. Modern war movie. No good?
Well, you should have made a modern war movie pile, but you chose not to, so you know where that's going.
Kind Hearts and Coronets. Sir Alec Guinness, you Star Wars fans.
Yeah, that might be worth looking at, but not worth selling. No one's
The
gonna buy
British
it. That's
Sterling
actually pretty
collection.
cool, though. Got an Obi-Wan in that.
Now, you had me talking about Gone with the Wind a lot today, and there it is.
I did.
An embossed cover, too.
I would put that in at least in your dollar bin. I'll tell you why. Well, you know why. They had the issues with it. Last year with all the political issues and the racial issues in America that seemed to get on the ban list.
Yes, because they
illustrated
try to
how the life
portray.
was. Right. I mean, that's how life was. It sucks, but it's the way it was.
Well, no, they portray some of the slaves as actually being happy
to be a slave, right? And the fact is, some of them might have been. I don't know. I'm not saying they were. Some of them might have been, but I mean, let's be honest. I mean, probably given the preference, they would have never been enslaved, I'm sure. So
right. There's the bottom. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So what'd you say, dollar bin?
Yeah, I would try to flip that.
Ice Station Zebra. That's a fun movie. They go up to the North Pole with the submarine.
That looks pretty cool. Yeah, that looks like a war movie, though, right? What is that?
Well, they're chasing a downed Soviet satellite, if I remember. So they're trying to beat the Soviets, if I recall.
Ice Station.
First-rate action. What do you think?
All right, I'm looking it up. I don't think it's worth anything, but
I don't think it's worth anything, but is it dollar or is it just a war movie?
Ice Station
it's Cold
Zebra.
War.
It is. It's definitely a Cold War for sure.
It goes with failsafe right here. It goes in the Cold War. Cold War.
Now, if that was a big box, that would be worth a little more. They do have an MGM big box version of that. And that's the one you would want to be going for, but that one, there's no completed sales. So you can add that with Navy SEALs. No.
Andy says that's $1.
Well, then put that in Bandy's pile and give it to him for free.
Oh, well, we just talked about Russia. Now we can discover it. National Geographic presents. Oh, wow. Look at those reels.
Oof. Garbage.
There's a lot of cool stuff in Russia.
No, I mean, I would actually probably watch that movie. Put that to the side. That would be fun to look through. I think you would enjoy looking through that, Bill. That should go to a Bill pile. Because that might be kind of cool. You might see some really weird shit on those.
Actually, a YouTube channel I follow sporadically is this girl. She goes around. She lives in far eastern Russia, and she's just walking around her town showing you what life in Russia is like. It's pretty wild.
That is cool.
You know how you see Western influences, but not.
Right.
And that she complains about the whole Putin, Moscow business, and it's very dangerous for her to do that.
Like, what is she doing? She heard about how he likes to kill people, right?
Another Hollywood gold picture, and this is Bacall and Bogart at their finest. To have and have not. She smolders in this movie. She smolders. It is so good.
Mm-hmm. Sexy.
The scene in the hallway. That's if you know how to whistle, put your lips together and blow.
Oh yeah, blow. No. Wow. Yeah. Now, do you think they were going with the double entendre there?
They were sneaking something in.
You think so? Were they giving blowjobs in the 30s?
I'm sure they could figure that out back then.
I don't know.
No good on Algiers?
No.
Hey, I got to adjust my ad suitability because you just said that. Jeez.
Oh, because I said the BJ word? Sorry.
Bataan.
You were saying tit a bunch of times earlier.
No, I didn't.
No. Is that a war movie?
Yeah, that's when the Americans were chased out of the Philippines, I imagine.
Oh, we did. Nobody chased us out. We
Oh,
were
right.
rope a dope. We're bringing them in. We didn't want that crap. We were just goofing around.
What is this? Matinee classics.
I don't know. Oh, I don't know. She.
1926. Weird.
That is weird.
No label on there. I assume that's garbage.
Yeah, I'll look it up just for the hell of it, but I would bet that's garbage.
That's probably like your corner store in the bin kind of movie.
There are some better versions of that. She. Oh no, actually, that's not even it. No, it's garbage. I don't see anything on it.
This is another classic. African Queen, Bogart and Hepburn together.
Yep, that's pretty good. I watched what's that one? The Sierra Madre one? I watched that not too long ago.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. First time watching it. I liked it. I've actually been meaning to watch The African Queen. I have a very rare copy of that movie. I wish it was close. I'd show it to you, but it's the original company that was releasing commercial VHS tapes. There's a version of African Queen on those early ones. Supposedly the first movie released on VHS was MASH. So you kind of look for that one. So anytime I see that, it's like, I believe the name of the tape is called Magnetic. I don't know. It has like these little squares in the front where you can kind of see the VHS through a little. I'll show it next week. I'll dig it out and show it next week.
Okay.
Don't worry. Go ahead. Carry on.
I had MASH on VHS back in the day.
Yeah, you probably didn't have you might have, but if you got rid of the other one, it's actually considered the first movie released. So
did we have a Bogart pile? Because I don't see one.
We should have.
God damn it.
What did you just do with the last Bogart movie you had? Was it in front of you? Oh, you put it in that one collection. Yeah, because it goes into that. I don't know.
God, and I found the Hitchcock collection. So I'm trying to where did I put the other Hitchcock? God damn it. Hitchcock. Okay. This I don't know what to do with because I don't know.
I think I know what to do with it.
Dollar bin.
No.
we're almost done. God, okay, I'll put it on top of the
classics.
We haven't come across any Sherlock Holmes yet today.
Yeah, we did. Young Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, that's right.
What are you talking about? There's not an episode that's going to go by we're not going to have a Sherlock Holmes.
That's a Bandy movie. Postcards from the Edge.
Right in Bandy's pile. Throw it over there.
That's a Mike Nichols film. No one likes that? Another Bogart. Desperate Hours.
Hey, right in time. You just made the pile. I don't know that one either. I've never heard of it.
Got your senses going?
No.
And another weirdo here. Whiskey Galore.
Whiskey Galore. Wasn't that your name in college?
Could have been. So this is a distributor. On the inside they show all their flicks that they do.
Yeah, that's weird.
So they must buy up forgotten titles.
Hey, don't throw that yet, though. Hold on.
This?
Yeah, just hold on a second.
It's Ealing Studios is this distributor.
Yeah, someone had one sealed selling it for $28. It wasn't sold, so I just wanted to double check. But yeah, there's no sold. I mean, there is one sold, but it was like $5 plus shipping. It was a different cover, though.
Should we be making a pile of these?
Whiskey Galore? Or that distributor?
Yeah.
I mean, did we come across another one of those?
We did. We had like 4 of these, didn't we?
Well, I mean, I think you know the answer. You're going to have to go back through that trash pile and make a pile.
See, there's 2 right there.
There you go.
Shit. Oh, good. I got homework.
And this is why I'm on the show.
Well, you shouldn't have had me throw the first one away.
Well, who knew there was going to be multiple copies of that crap?
Robert Mitchum, Heaven
All right.
Knows.
We need to
Mr.
get a grand
Allison.
finale coming here, Bill. We got 4 minutes. Yeah, wrap it up.
No, Heaven Knows?
No.
Okay, well, we have, 10
got?
tapes left.
All right, let's get them.
Oh, you were just talking about this.
Yep, The Treasure of Sierra Madre. That's a good movie. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot more, and I didn't think it was going to be bad, but I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was.
Walter Houston.
It's a good movie.
The White Cliffs of Dover.
Does that fall in the war category? He was in a uniform.
It's
too late. You can't get it back.
We were talking about Chuck Norris.
Uh-huh.
And this looks good.
It's a good one.
An eye for an eye. Look at that pose.
Yeah, you probably get $1 for that. I'll double check for you.
Early
but
Chuck Norris.
But the problem is that's not the right. It's not the right release.
That's like Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris stuff from Movie Time.
Oh, that's horrible. You don't like. That's why I'm telling you, it's not the right release. But looks like it's worth a couple of bucks, $2, $3, maybe $5 on a good day. I'd put that in your dollar bin.
Dollar bin.
Yeah.
More Hollywood gold. The Petrified Force. We were talking about Leslie Howard before, and there he is in an early.
There he is.
Petrified Force. Bogart appears in this one
my
too.
grandmother's was the most honest person I've ever met in my life, right? But her and my grandfather took a trip to the Petrified Forest. I think there's one in Texas or something like that when they were younger. Before I was born, I think, right? And there used to be this little piece of rock in the house. I was like, what is that? She's like, that's wood. And I was like, what? She goes, yeah, we went to the Petrified Forest and I picked it up off the ground. She's like, but I wasn't supposed to do that. And I was like, that's the only time in my entire life that my grandmother ever did something shady. She stole a little piece of Petrified Forest wood from the and it's only like this big, but it's kind of funny.
Well, you should go watch this movie. Leslie Howard and Betty
probably
Davis
where they went.
They're holed up in this like restaurant in the Petrified Forest by this gang who's headed by Humphrey Bogart. It's kind of like Key Largo. It's coming. Oh, another matinee classic.
No.
You didn't like the cover.
Why do they put that guy back there, man?
This is The Lost World from 1925.
Oh, is that the Jurassic Park? It has dinosaurs in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It might be fun to look at.
Yeah, be weird.
Yeah.
I'm setting it aside.
I would probably take a look at that just for curiosity's sake.
Do you know who Ben Gazzara is? He's Fireball Forward.
Never heard of him.
From 72. There's no way that's getting a Blu-ray, folks.
There's no way that guy ever watched that tape. Yeah, I feel so bad. I can see your internal struggle, Bill. Just throw it out.
Okay. This is it. The last one.
Right, this is it.
There's a good one right here.
Okay,
right
you know
here.
what? We got about a minute and a half, Bill. Let's do this.
Do you want me to save the one I saw till the end?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But you're gonna whip through some of those though. Let's not dilly-dally here.
Okay. Well, this is
going
good, though.
All right.
Sting.
Okay.
It's $1.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. It's possible. It's possible someone might give you $1 for that.
Oh, mystery box. Hold on. Stop the presses. Wow. But you love this kind of tape.
I like what's happening. I don't know what's going on. Was it Classic Trains? I'm into shit like that. I wonder if that's a documentary of showing trains. It has to be, right?
It's the Freestwood Railway, 125 years of steam.
Oh, that might be cool.
Look at that.
Now, is that a Canadian? Is that American trains or Canadian trains? Did you guys even have trains?
No, we didn't.
No?
Trains, no. don't know.
I mean, I'm asking a serious question. Did you guys have trains?
Yes, we had trains.
Oh.
Our motto was from sea to sea. We had a train that connected us from sea
You mean
to
you
sea.
ripped off our
Not-
C2C model?
Not made with slaves either, by the way. Just, well, maybe some. But
we had some cheap
we didn't call them
workers.
slaves.
I mean, come on. You're telling me you didn't have any Chinese workers up there in Canada? Get the fuck out.
They were paid.
So were ours. Food and board.
You want this?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh.
What am I? I'll go for it. Let's go.
I might have mixed up Bandy and Chris Roberts piles. Just warning you.
Well, we'll figure it out.
War and Peace. Big epic. War and Peace.
Oh, how many you got, buddy? We're at the 2-hour mark.
We have 3 more left.
All
4
right,
more.
let's do it.
That's Bandy and Chris Roberts right there.
It could be. If we lived closer, that definitely would be me and Bandy.
What do you think? That's $1?
I'd put that in the dollar bin.
Thelma and Louise.
Wasn't that the debut of Brad Pitt?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he definitely got noticed.
That was, I mean, yeah, he might have done something really small, but that was his big breakout role, right? His first one. No, I don't know that one.
And then another silver box here.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely, it's probably because they're all studio classics, maybe. That's what I'm saying. I think they're considered like silver age or something. All right.
Okay.
This is what you're building up to be a grand finale.
I just caught a glimpse of it. I'm hoping it's what I thought it was.
All right.
Danielle says I should keep the silver box ones.
No. She said that like 8 minutes ago.
Okay.
That's an
The
old
Hollywood
comment.
Gold we are putting together. Hollywood Golds are being kept.
Yeah.
Not keep, but.
I know. You're going to make a bundle.
Yes. It is the one I thought it is. Great movie.
Right. Okay.
I don't know if many people have seen it. I'll try to do it slowly. So here, see if you can recognize it without the name.
Oh, it's the car.
The car.
Yeah, that's a good one. You know where that needs to go.
Bandy?
No, that's Chris Roberts' pile.
You don't do these hard boxes. You only do paper boxes.
No, that's not true. That is not true at all. I do whatever
Look
I
at
get.
that. It's in letterbox too.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
This might be worth something.
That's actually playing on Netflix.
Is it? Hey, I got another showstopper for you. Ready for this? You got this?
I'm looking.
Stand by.
Oh, got a little ephemera.
The other side of the thing.
I like that. You know where that's got to go. Reversible cover action.
It might go to eBay.
I will be I'm looking at it right now. It had 2 bids. It sold for $1.25 plus 4 shipping. The exact same box. Another one sold brand new for $9.99 plus 4. Very low value, but it'll be big value in my heart, Bill.
So this car, it's terrorizing the citizens of this small town. And it's a car you've never seen before. It's a custom car. Yeah. And you never see a driver, right?
Right.
You never see the
dark
completely
window,
blacked
whatever.
out.
Yeah.
So
I bet you they ripped off that movie for Christine. What do you think? I mean, I know it was based on the book, but I wonder if he got inspired by that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because think about it. Look at the movie, Christine. Dark ass windows, driverless car. You know what I mean?
I was watching a car show, and one of the clients came in with an old car, and they wanted to remake it into this car, like customize his entire car to make it.
That's a classic movie, man. Well, you impressed me with that last one. All the other stuff was horrible, but we did get through another box, and that is our goal. We got one more box to go, Bill?
It's a hack box, so
yeah, but that's a pretty full box. So we're gonna at least do this for one more episode, and I'd like to think that from that, maybe we can go into a more nuanced discussion about VHS tapes down the line.
Yeah, of course. Sure, you're the boss.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. But so tune in next week when we go back through Bill's junk, and hopefully we find some diamonds. Well, whatever the next week is.
This might be vinyl show next week.
Well, we can always
VHS
do
show,
2
okay.
shows.
If Chris Roberts will show up.
I will. It's been a rough schedule, buddy. Like, if you only knew, it's been a rough schedule, man.
Okay. All right.
But things have opened up a little bit. So I will definitely be on the vinyl show. And I am committed to not showing as much VHS on the vinyl show and saving it for this show.
Very good. I'm excited.
That will make Kevin happy.
Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do after this.
I don't know, Matt. I'm not sure. I wouldn't call those that similar, though. No, Duel is the dude just getting away from a truck driver.
That's true. It's one-on-one.
Yeah. It's not. That's a murderous car driving around running people over. The other one is a guy who got pissed off because the dude tried to pass him on the road and got road rage. But not sure which one came first, Matt. Sorry about that, buddy. All right, Bill, we're wrapping it up. Got anything you want to say to the audience on the way out?
Well, thanks everyone for joining us. Danielle says we should keep the 20s movies.
Well, we can send it to Danielle. Got a Danielle pile going.
Okay, Danielle pile. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining us. Had a lot of fun as usual. I love looking through all the pictures, on the covers of these VHSs, these movies that may or may not have seen in the past. A lot of fun, despite whatever Chris Roberts says. A lot of fun looking at all of them.
I do think it's. I mean, I'm joking. It is very fun. It's more fun to see you brokenhearted every time it turns out to be garbage. That is the entertaining part.
I really wish I could do a wall like yours. I really do wish, like, you can just put whatever on there and it just fills it up with all these images. It doesn't matter.
You can do that. I see it right there where the ladder is. That could be your wall. Get rid of that shit back there and make your cabinet right there.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't considering a giant shelf in the garage, but that's just crazy.
I'm dead serious. Why is it crazy?
I don't know.
You like how it looks? Look at this shit. If no other reason,
I love it.
The aesthetics.
Yeah.
You're a movie buff. Come on. All right, we're gonna get going. I gotta go watch some NBA.
All right. Thank you, Chris Roberts. Appreciate having you run the show.
I appreciate having you, buddy. All right.
Hit the subscribe.
Hit like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Goodbye. Yeah.